beat up by a couple of blokes.
Oh.
10 years.
Only on his bum.
Hey.
You've had him for 10 years. You've given him a life that he wouldn't have had. A friend of yours saw him being beat up by a couple of blokes. They pushed him a border and they were beating him up, and your friend said, please, can I have him? And she paid £50, I think, for him.
Yeah.
Had him, and she thought she would be able to gentle him, but soon she realised, and because of her lifestyle, she didn't have the time. You then came in the mix and you took him on to give him a life.
Yeah.
Right, rather than be destroyed. Would I be right to that ish?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've had him 10 years. No one's been able to touch him. He touched your fingers once in that 10 years and frightened himself to death. No one's got a halter on him. You've literally touched him
So
once.
you're back in the bar doing your video, are you? Huh?
It's the only place I got some peace and quiet with the kids off school.
Just a little look round. This is the bar. Oh, you haven't got any lights on, but that's fine. People love this on the ranch days and that, don't they?
Yeah.
And when they come to visit and stay in the
We've
caravan
got the
next
best
door.
bar, Tanya.
But don't forget, happy wife, happy life.
Right then.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Wow, how about all those starting clips, guys? A miracle was needed here. And I will say one thing, a miracle is still needed, but towards the end of the video, you'll understand why. And I'll get the video rolling now. You all right? He's been a lot of stress for you, hasn't he?
No.
Yes. Just give you a break. Very quickly, as you noticed there, got emotional for Janice, his owner. She was very, very emotional. We had to take a break there, actually. It had all gone on top of her, and Janice has got 2 ponies left. She did have 8 others, I think it was, and there's been health issues and all sorts going on, and it's very difficult for her, but no one, she couldn't place, obviously, the one on there to see Bob, and she's got a 32-year-old other rescue as well, so she's kept hold of them. So here we go, here's the video. Let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy watching it. Bob. I love the name.
Yeah.
I love the name.
Bob.
Bobbin. Okay.
But
So
he's like,
yeah, I think you're right about his eye. I think he's blind in it.
I think he's got something's wrong with
yeah.
that left eye. He does like you talking to me.
Okay.
Because sometimes
Come
I
on
come
then,
out
boy.
and read to him.
Come on, boy. Just see if we can get him to take a step towards us in a minute. So if he gives me one eye. Come on. So when he gives me 2 eyes, that's when I'm going to back off him, alright? Come on. Come on. One little step. One little step. We'll see if we can build on that. If I get him facing me, we've got half a chance. So that fleeing is not his answer. His answer is...
You know.
She's a rescue pony. She was starving when we
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
She's
No.
32.
You're 32.
She was the skin of bone.
Oh, love her.
Poor little thing.
Come on. So what I'm doing a lot of deliberate approaches and back, approaches and back, approaches and back. Not being bashful. And I'm going to start in a second. When he looks at me, closing my eyes. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to start closing my eyes for a second when he gives me 2 eyes, so the pressure's completely gone. 1 eye, 2 eyes, and he's took a little step. Yeah, took a step forward, and he's loosed his mouth off. That's quite good.
Knows his name, Bob.
Does he?
He does.
Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
Bob. Bob. Pressure, 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 pressure.
And
Pressure,
they
pressure.
also come into a whistle.
Do they?
Yeah,
Come on, you can come. Bob. Right. Just touch me. Which we'll give him a second for that.
Come on,
10
Bob.
years. Wow. The main thing is approach. We've got to approach so that we can get close enough without him panicking. So by approaching, staying, going, approaching, staying, going.
I can tell by his body.
Yeah.
He's not stressed.
He will be if I have to go him. He will be if I have to.
Yeah,
So
but
now he's fleeing. So now there's pressure. You see, pressure, 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 pressure. No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. Pressure, 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 pressure. No pressure. Okay. No pressure. Okay. So my hand's going to go away. My hand will go away when he comes to it. At first. Hand will go away when he comes to it. Now he just went to experiment there and bite me a little bit. And if you notice there, I pursue him, and so it's not good for him to do that. What I'm doing, unless you're really confident and know what you're doing. Now I've put this in because look, I'm on his right side there. Now I'm in his left side, out of his left eye, and he just cannot cope. He's panicking there. He does not want me in his left eye. Now as soon as he comes to the right, he goes quiet within himself and looks at me. So there, I started to know there was a real problem here. You see what eye put you in all the time?
sorry.
Always put you in this eye.
Yeah.
When he can only see out the other eye, don't think he can see, and that's why he panics.
Mm.
Right, have you ever touched him with a stick or anything?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and move him a bit.
Because of
Come on. I'm going to start moving him around a little bit now. Now it's really important here what I'm doing. I do a lot of leading to driving. Obviously I can't do the leading at the moment, but I'm starting to drive him around here and establishing a leadership, and hopefully a leadership that he can trust. I'm not being bashful at all. I'm not being sheepish around him. I'm asking him to move his feet, and I'll start taking his space in a little while. And that's what I'm actually doing there, if you're wondering.
He wouldn't try and get over this gate, would he? Has he tried to do that? No.
she would.
She would.
She jumped in here before.
Has she?
Which one?
Jumped out there?
Jumped through there
Really?
because her mate was out there.
Oh. We went to a horse yesterday, and their mates went out in the field, so we jumped out the stable.
And again there, he experimented again and kind of give me a little nip, or went to nip me. And I said, that's what, a really, really sharp, and looked at him. I actually looked him in the eyes there, which I don't like to do too much at first. And he knew, look, he knew.
Over.
I'm just moving her around here.
Him.
Him.
Bob.
Not being too bashful about it, like you say. Well, it's whether I rope him. If you want me to put a rope on him, we've got to be able to really put a stick on him so we can touch him as well. That'll be the first. You know, you've got to decide how you want me to progress, because he will go backwards a bit, but you need him.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I've tried everything else.
Yeah.
I've had so many people helping.
Bob, come on, mate. We've got to get your
mate.
feet done.
Bob. Now you heard Tanya there that his feet, guys, are so bad. And when he used to run with all these other ponies, Janice put all rocks along a certain track that she'd make sure he run across, and that used to break them off and keep them sort of okay. But he doesn't do that now, and they are desperate, guys. They are desperate, and Janice knows it, and that's partly why I'm there. Bob, mate, come on, you're all right. Oh.
And if you can't see unless you get really close to his face, he's got a scar.
Lovely little pony. There you go, Bob. Yeah.
So he goes out in the field every day, or? Yeah, because you know sometimes people say, well, why is he in the stable? But he's only in the stable for you to see him today.
Yeah.
He goes out every day and comes in for his little bit of feed.
Yeah.
What I'm doing, I'll give him a break because I was moving him. I'll give him a break now, and now I want to be able to take his space here. And now anyone watching this at home, if you try this with a wild pony, you're going to get yourself killed, because it's very dangerous what I'm doing. He could double barrel me because he's got to protect himself.
He's strong.
I
Look
don't
at his
want
chest.
I just have to warn people.
Yeah.
I've done so many of them, and it's still dangerous for me.
But you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like I'm getting anywhere?
Yes.
Yeah. But the nice thing is I'm being able to move him.
I'm judging his body language,
Yeah.
because I know his body language.
Well, you know
so
him.
well.
Yeah.
And I know he's actually not really
Bad as he can be.
anxious and stressed.
Yeah.
Cool. Bob. Can't stop saying Bob. If I can get him, let him go back in that corner. That's where he wants to be. See, that's his preferred.
That's his happy place.
Yeah.
Safe place.
Mm-hmm.
Bob,
So I don't
let's go and get me stuff. We'll drop a rope on him and see whether we can.
Are you watching? Are you watching?
You got a thick set head. That's what you've got. What?
I wasn't expecting that.
What are you doing with that in your bag?
Yeah.
What are you doing with that in your bag? Take it out of your bag.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. It's because he's so confident. He's got so much confidence around him.
Yeah. You're okay. You're okay. Sophie. He's like, Sophie.
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 Just step up out of that. Yeah, right. Got him out of that. See if we can get a step forward. There.
Good boy.
Nice step forward with the rope.
Good boy.
And that's something. Okay. Little step forward, if you can. There.
Good boy.
And release. Got a release for each step forward. And release for a forward step. So we're going to try and get him leading around a little bit. And then release. Lots of releases for the right thing. Right. And then, oh, what a lovely
Good
step.
boy.
That was a lovely step.
Good boy.
Wasn't it, mate? Lovely step.
Good boy.
Come on. There you go, mate. That's it. That's it.
Pony. It just,
Oh.
and he was sort of like on his own.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
two, and
Okay.
I'm not only on his own.
And that was the first time in 10 years, according to Janice, that anyone's touched him with anything. And you can see the reaction when I actually did touch him with my boinging stick. Used to this. There you
All right.
go. Good boy.
All right. Oh, scratch.
Boy. Boy. Bob. Bob. Bob me, bob me, bob me. Bob me, bob me, bob me, bob me, bob me. Bob. There you go. Bob. Bob. That's it better. It's not going to hurt you. Bob me in. Bob me in. But to put a halter on, we've got to be able to touch him, you see. Got to be able to touch him. Bob in. Bob in.
I tried to get a halter that had a buckle the other side.
Yeah, this side.
Ah.
But we might have a halter that will turn around for him. Oh. We all talk.
Yeah, okay.
We're all like.
Have we got anything that you'd like? Have you got one of the licks?
Yeah, I can get. Do you want me to
Yeah,
get a
we
lick?
would need a lick.
Okay. I'll
One
get
of our
a lick.
licks, okay? Can you go? No, yeah, the littlest halter we've got.
Little black one.
Yeah. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. We're going to see if you like the lick, aren't we? Bob in. Bob in. Bob in. Bob in. Yeah, so I'll just gradually go towards the
Yeah.
back. He doesn't like that, so then I'll come back. And then, yeah, get a bit closer each time. Bob in.
Well, he's never been touched in his life.
Well, that won't get rid of it. That won't get rid of it. That won't get rid of it. Come on. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. There you go. There you go, Bob. Good boy, Bob. Boy, Bob. Boy, Bob. So you think we're getting somewhere? That's what
Yes.
I'm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if he likes that. Let's see if he likes that.
Right. That's yours, isn't it, Janice? There's a big red one there.
Yes.
Okay. So. Right. So I've got the
You
lick.
give me the lick.
Okay. Just
I'm
got
gonna
to
just
under.
see
Under.
if he can
Lovely.
appreciate one of these.
And then there's that one that you're talking about, and that's one of mine, just in case you needed to leave one on or whatever.
Took that off me.
Yeah.
Let's see if he likes that.
Think of that then.
Come on, mate. Have a
Oh,
little
you'll
smell
want to
of
lick the lid? Oh, look. Oh, no, you can't chew it. Fifi likes it. Okay, we'll
that. Use this.
don't chew it. Lick it.
Have a good look at that.
He's having a little lick.
Yeah, he's just investigating it. Once he starts, if he starts licking it properly.
I'm gonna go back around the other side, I think. Just coming through, Bob. Here I am. Only me, Bob. Is he licking it? Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Mate. Right. Right. Okay. So we can see if we can.
Oh, good boy, Bob. Good boy.
See if he'll have a little bit more of that. You can get him used to being touched over with the flag now.
There you go.
The fact that he can do what he's doing there, is pretty good. Are you used to all of this? So we're flooding him now. We're flooding him with stuff. We're starting to really like. So come on now. Get used to this stuff. We're not going to hurt you. Hold your feet, Bob. There. That's good, Bob. Yeah. I think Bob can see shadows. That's what I think. Because as Janice moves the lick towards him, he sees it right there. And it's quite evident that he didn't see it at first and then sees a shadow. But this one eye impaired vision is quite common on these wild horses and ponies. It's kind of a common denominator with an awful lot of them. So if you've got one that's kind of abnormally nervous, check them out, guys, for their eyesight. All one-sided. This is, isn't it, though? Yeah. All one-sided. Touching his mane there. Bob. Good boy, Bob. Good lad, Bob. That's me. That's me, Bob. That was me, Bob. That was. Yeah. Reach down for that. I don't know if you want that now. Look, Bob. Look, Bob. Look, Bob. There you go. Oh, there you go, Bob. Great. Look at this. Look at this. Huh?
He's not freaked out as bad as I would expect.
No.
But then again, you're very confident and know what you're doing, so that kind of makes a big difference, doesn't it? You're giving him that confidence.
Yeah. So now I'm going to retreat now. Just leave him for a second. Once he's got a Halter on, it'll change everything. I know.
Then have a groom and that.
Yeah. The Halter turned around to right-handed.
Got quite a big head, hasn't he? Come on, Bob. Hello, Bob.
Good boy, Bob. Good boy, Bob. Boy, Bob. There you go. I'm trying to make it that this is the area where he's comfortable with his eye against there.
Yeah.
For me to hopefully flip something over. There you go, Bob. There you go. There you go, Bob. There you go, mate. There you go.
What?
I'm having a seizure. Or a heart attack. No, so at this point I was quite concerned, guys, because his breathing completely changed, and he was struggling, and you could see his, sort of convulsing a little bit there, and but he was okay. I just give him a little bit of a break, and it's all part and parcel of going this far and needing to, really. That all started, guys, when Janice left. She had to go for 10 minutes, and that all started in that period. And when she came back, he started to relax again, and that's a very telling point there.
He knows when you go, you know. He's
Does he?
like, his ears up. He's like, where's she gone?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's too many.
Right, now just gave him one little tiny bit of that. Yeah, God.
Do you want to come in, Mum?
Yeah.
Do you want to come in?
Oh, love her.
Do you want to come in?
Oh, she's just
10
happy.
years.
Oh.
10 years. And that was Janice's mum came to have a little look, and there's tears flowing from Janice's mum as well, because 10 years of trying all sorts to get this little Bob to sort of be gentled a little bit, and it's caused so much stress, really, the whole thing, so yeah, all the emotions were let go, and yeah. So now it's the only place he can rest is here. Very long, but I've got to expand it a little bit at a time. Touch his ears, touch his forehead there. Let him know he's fine. There you go. This. Right, you can give me that. That's it. There, and then a little bit more.
Fifi's like, I'll finish mine. Fifi. Hey? Yeah.
Yeah, I think because I'm being real soft here, just for him to have something touching him that he's been frightened of, Yeah, it's nothing, is it? Hey. And then I'm being able to put my hand all the way sort of round now, down here. Bit at a time, and then I'm going to ask him again to go forward into the, come on, take a step, come on.
Good boy.
Took a step, so now I'll go back to my, there you go, mate.
Oh. Oh boy.
Right.
Which is
But we've got to have right-handed.
right. Okay.
So, how big is this? So it's getting close now to where I've done what I can before I put the halter on, and it's not enough. I know it could being if I had a week of that, then it'd be a lot better place I'm at. But I'm 300 miles from home, and it's the last visit, and we've got things booked in for following day and just all sorts going on. So I cannot stay another night. Okay, so the only way I can get a halter on is on the right hand side now. Most halters do up on the left hand side. Fortunately, our halters that we sell, we can turn them inside out fairly easily, so then it can do up on the right hand side. So I can't use the couple that Janice has got there. I've got to use one of the rope halters that I've got there, and that's what I'm about to try now. If I put that through there, and then
Just talk to him, Janice, so he doesn't
No boy, Bob.
go at it, just so he knows. She said, what are you doing over there?
now what that stick was, for me to hopefully bring the stick around his left side of his face with the halter to bring it over his neck. And Tanya didn't quite get it filmed that little bit. I don't know what happened with it. She had to just go off for a minute, but it didn't work. Things were getting worse. Then I had a plan of bringing Janice round to that window there, and that didn't work either. He got frightened again. So I'm scratching my head here thinking how I can get the halter tail picked up on his left hand side and over his neck. It's quite something really, because he's such a panicaholic with anything on the left hand side. That's it. Okay.
You're nearly there.
Am I? How far?
Touch the gate. You were like an inch away. Go girl, Fifi. Stay with Bob.
Just come back and we'll carry on again. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. And I tried this a lot, guys. I tried it several times, and he was getting wise to it, and it's getting quite violent. His spooks away. So yeah, it's one of those where it's real tough to think of different ways of trying to tackle this now, because it's 10 years. He's become a master of knowing when someone's trying to trap him and get a halter on him, and so yeah, he's starting to lose a tiny bit of trust there, but hopefully I can get it back. Advancing on what we can do.
Yeah.
So I've got my arm around his neck a bit there. He says, "You're not having that. You're not having that thing. No, you're not."
Good boy.
Yes. Look at this. Yes. Look at this. Yes, you're helping. Yes, you're helping. Yes, you're helping.
It's in his eye.
Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. There you go. There you go, Bob. Look at that.
Well done, Bob.
Well done, Bob. Good boy, Bob. There. There you go. Bob. And there you have it. I'm starting to get somewhere. I'm simulating a halter, and what I loved, as I'm putting a little tiny bit of pressure on, I'm releasing immediately. He's giving, and he got that. He's smart. He's smart. That's why he hasn't let no one catch him. No one's been able to catch him, because he's that smart. And they're prey animals, so really he's the smartest, isn't he? Even though he's impaired with his vision, he's smart. And he picked that. I was so glad that he wasn't pulling away from it so much now and starting to give to it and have a bit of a meaning there for him. Bob. I'm wondering how I can make. There you go, Bob. There you go. Leaving here quite a while. And we've got that nearly.
Careful. Sir Percy.
Boy, Bob. Good boy, Bob. There you go.
Keen tape.
Yeah, any kind of tape for me to put that around there. So I've got that. That's the first thing.
Sellotape and you know the parcel tape?
Cut us off a minute.
How do you think we're doing today?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, really. I've got a bit of a breakthrough, look.
Wow.
So I'm touching his nose and everything. This one's going to be on there, like this. Boy. Good boy. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's on. Now, what you're going to see now is I've just rewatched this and I find it quite incredible. And I found it incredible and a bit like a miracle when I was there. What happens here? They say, or I say a lot, from breakdown comes breakthrough, and we'd had a lot of breakdowns during those few hours. A lot of breakdowns. I just felt like a breakthrough. I just kept plugging away and believing that I could do something. And yeah, there's a huge change. You'll witness it as it happened now. It's on, mate. It's on. There you go. There you go. Can you imagine if we could flip that over? Huh? If we could flip that over now. Huh? Huh? If we could flip that over, how can I do that? How can I flip that over? Because we're on now.
Well, if you can't see it that eye so well,
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? It's not.
that.
It shouldn't be.
And then if I can somehow
Yeah.
flip this over and just somehow put this on, and then please, you up there, you helped me out with that, didn't you? Right then, so I'm just going to leave him for a second now, alright? And I'm going to relax. I'm going to need to take this off. He'll feel me now. He'll feel me. Try not to look him in the eyes if you can for me. He'll know he'll read you, thinking, oh, you know. So I tend now try not to look in their eyes. This off. Do you know what he did then? He let me do it.
Mm-hmm. He did.
He said, okay, didn't he?
He did.
Go on then.
He said, okay,
He gave it.
now I'm ready. Being as nice now. And the good thing is, you said earlier you've seen him very much more stressed than this. He would not be able to eat if he was stressed, he wouldn't, unless it was a nervous chomp.
No, he wouldn't.
But he's all right. He's all right.
I can tell by his body language
Yeah.
that he's.
Well, you've had him 10 years, so you would
Yeah.
know pretty much everything about him. You pleased so far?
Yes. I've been, trying all this time to just to get this far. I tried clicker training. Well, he just freaked out.
Freaked out.
Freaked out.
What,
The
click-
sound of the clicker, yeah.
I tend not to. Well, like people know my feelings on click. If you've got a certain horse and you've got the timing of a god and you can recognise the signs when they start to push for the feed, it can be clicker training can work great. And using treats is good for people who know the signs of pushing for a horse. He looks better already in his eyes, doesn't he?
He does.
Doesn't he?
He's quite relaxed. He's quite.
But you have to figure out to know it on. So I'm going to attempt to take this off now, over his ears, over them ears, So I've got that over the ears and lovely. No stress. So now that can go out like that. Now we've got your pony, your boy haltered. So let's see if we can get him to follow around here. There, I'm going to release that. I'll try and adjust this up a little. What? Try and adjust this up a little bit. I'll put a couple of. Okay, so come on then, mate. Come on then. I'm just trying to get him to lead for you a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to lead a little bit for you. So this now. Now, come on, Bob. Right then. There you go, Bob. There you go, Bob. Hey, trying to be a bit quicker with my movements because you need to do that as well. You know, like don't be jerky with them, but if we're too, because he would have had that for years.
Yeah.
So just deliberate. See the little flinch there. If I was here for 3 hours now doing that, the flinch would kind of dissipate. So you know you might have to spend quite a bit of time. Now he's going to be more. Going to just say. Try not to get a bit upset if he's not like this with you.
Right.
Because you have 10 years of history with him, of trying to catch him, of trying your best, I bet it's been frustrating for you over the years, and he's felt that. So he knows exactly who you are, and that's why a couple of times I asked you to just stay down there a little bit, and I didn't mean that in a bad way. It just was noticeable because of the history.
I think it's because I can be a bit of a soft touch. I can be a bit
Nothing wrong with a soft touch.
too
Nothing wrong with a soft touch.
soft, you know.
So where have we got to? We've got to where I can touch him around now, because I've got to watch how far I go. He's gonna shut down to me completely. We've done an awful lot at the moment. We got to a place where we can touch him. This side, you've got to start on this side. You might lose total trust again if we start trying. I'm not even going to try today.
No.
That side, because that could totally. At the moment, I'm going with him on this side. I don't even look in his eye the other side. Does that make sense what I'm doing? So you're going to have to lead him this side, get good this side, be able to lead him around. You'd start in here, you'd take this out, this, and you'd practice leading him up and down. Have you got a friend who can help you at all? Anyone who can help you? Let's see whether I can actually get this side of him.
Like you said, you might go backwards.
Yeah, he's got a cloud in his eye. You can't see through. Can't see through this eye.
Mm.
Have you seen the cloud?
I did notice it earlier.
He's got a cloud in there. That's it.
See when
So you can't see through that.
no, because when the vet come down and
Yeah.
she said he could possibly, but without getting close.
Yeah,
You know, she couldn't get close enough
Yeah.
to see.
I can see it's completely can happen. Is you've got to be aware of this. He would protect himself and bring a leg up if you're not too careful. So he's let me be here, which is something.
He saw a little bit then. Maybe you can just see shadow or something, do you think? Good boy.
There you go, mate.
There we
There
are.
you go. There you go, mate.
Oh, that's good. And that's...
Hey, mate. See? That's it, mate. Yeah, you can see it's like a cloud, cataracts or something on it. So that explains why he's so petrified this side. And he might have had that It's about, you don't know, like he might have been
Could have been
impaired.
walloped in the eye or something.
Well,
He's such a sweet pony.
see how he
Yeah.
has to. That's it. That's all that is.
So I'm using mine.
Yeah. So I'm leading him round now. A lot of that comes from the work with the rope. Now I was releasing him for a foot. So I'm go forward with your feet. Thank you. So I'm going to start to like stop.
Did you ever think you'd get to this
Forward with your feet.
No.
Come on.
No, seriously, I thought you would say, you would turn around and say,
No way.
can't do anything.
Come on, back up.
Miss Fifi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fifi would miss me.
You'd have to
Come
take
forward.
the rope and then...
No, no. Oh, no.
Tan.
Yeah.
Disengage
year,
hindquarters.
There you go.
What?
This time next year, Janice will be on his back.
Right, come towards me. I'm going to come this other side and stand the other side. He doesn't look. He's asking me not to,
Yeah.
but I'm going to. Touch him. Tell him how good he is. On his blindy eye. So, are you ready, Janice?
Yep.
To, not this side, till you get him today. It's about you coming in and...
Good side.
yeah, come on then.
Okay.
Right. And this will be the first time you've touched him in 10 years.
No.
10 years. That's it. Keep smiling. There you go.
So,
Okay, yeah, just go and give him a little touch on his neck.
No.
No problem. There you
Boy.
go. Yes. Yes. I wouldn't talk too much. The reason being, 10 years of your frequency of saying good boy, and when it's always meant to know, isn't it? So I know it's going to be hard. Try to just be, yeah, do it through feel now. There you go. So I'm going to leave you to 5 minutes. Can you hold that actually? And then just rub him, and then rub up his neck a little bit, and then just a little bit. Yeah, just put your hand on his forehead a little bit. Just gently. That's it.
How does that feel,
How
Janice?
does that feel? Huh?
Oh,
Huh? Goodness gracious, well done.
well done.
Your pony. Look at that.
Oh, boy. Tears of joy.
No, yeah, so he told you that I'm not ready for that yet from you. So each day you do, and then give him a break now, and then just see if you can get him to take a foot forward, cluck and look at his feet. Now release, yeah, release for the foot. Now go in again and touch his neck. Lots and lots and lots of that. Yes,
Oh,
just
boy.
gentle, just a gentle. That's it. Not too far down his leg. That's it. Now that's what I was looking
Look, he's
for.
got
You
a
see
tear.
how he's
Look,
just.
he's got a tear in his
He's
eye.
got a tear as well, look.
Oh.
Gently down his forehead, just gently. Don't come through the ears. Don't come through the ears. Yes.
Oh,
There you go.
boy.
There you go.
It's your
Now,
mum.
this will be quite difficult, but you're going to do it. You're going to gently walk down there. Get him to come right the way round, so the bottom and back. That's it, and then come to me with purpose. Come this way with purpose, yeah. That's it. Release when his foot comes
Oh, I
forward.
think he needs a wee. Is he going to have a wee?
Immediately it goes, release. You've got to release as it goes. Yeah, as it goes. Because he's not halter broke, but he'll start to get halter broke. So look at his foot. Hold it, move to the side here, hold the pressure, and release. Got to release as it goes forward.
As soon as he lifts it
Yeah.
up.
Now go in and give him a little gentle touch, smile. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Neck. Yes. Yes. How's that then? At least you've had a bit of... So do you think... Formulate a plan yourself tonight with your mum. If you want to email us, tell us what you think, or you're not sure of, and then we'll say what we think. I think I think you gentle him. Like I say, you've had a lot of ponies. Use your experience to gentle him enough. One last thing I'm going to ask you to do. see whether you can stand the other side. And just go on, that's it. Just see if you can stand there. See if you can stand there. There you go. Yeah. See if you'll come this way a little bit, and then just gently, if you can get in this side. Looking at me. What I'm going to do for you, right, now you just gently go in then, yeah, and then just, that's it, just, go on, yeah, there, gently, yeah. All I wanted you to do is him experience you that side, you know what I'm saying? But you see how, can you see in his eye now? You see it?
Yeah.
Don't look too long at it. Did you see him look there?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, I think you
oh,
can see a shadow.
she's going to eat me.
So you see his ear, see that one ear on you?
Yeah.
Listening, yeah.
So the longer you could be there, if you can do that, maybe with your mom or someone helping you with the lead rope.
Could your sister, is your sister
you-
be able to help? No.
Could you
Oh.
could you be there, have a cup of tea and be ages there? This is the side you can be more matter of fact and lead him on. Okay. So coming back around here now. So at least you've done that, and then go back this side, and he'll accept you more. Go on then and be matter of fact. Just touch his neck. The more you can touch him, yes. But the wariness is because of 10 years of not being able to.
Yeah.
That's the difference. He's not had any history with me, so I'm a new.
Yeah.
So I say that was better than I thought it was going to be with you. And I don't mean, I've been to ponies that have been wild and wild horses where the owner, and they won't let me get near them because of all of the answers, all of the.
But he knows Janice is so kind.
Yes, I know, but do you
Yeah,
understand what I'm
I know,
saying? I'm
yeah,
trying
I
to
know.
say it in a
You
way.
just said the history that, yeah.
A lot of owners, they can't get near them then, it takes ages.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised if tomorrow it goes back a little bit. But I think with the Halter on, you'll clip on, you take a little bit of feed in, clip on, and then do a little bit of this. This is all you got to do, isn't it? Each day, do a bit of this, or every other day or something. So you can what do you want to do? Unclip here now and leave him to just think about it. There you go. Lovely, and then walk away. Right.
All your bits there.
Whoosh. It won't be an easiest road. Try and
It's
enjoy.
not being
Try
easy.
and enjoy it from now on.
Yeah.
10 years it hasn't been easy.
No, just leave him now. Just let him think about that. Let him think about it.
See you, Bob. See you, Bob. Good boy. Get some water.
There you go. You can, have you can wet your whistle on that.
Delicious. Thank you. I think you've earned your Indian today. You know,
What a
you
day.
said you needed a miracle with the second one,
What a day.
and you got it.
Someone was looking after us today.
Somebody was looking after us today, this morning and the afternoon.
Yeah.
You've got a scar on your face to
Oh,
prove
that's
that.
nothing. That's
Oh, I
nothing. Just getting run off,
Yeah.
salted off with Little Pony.
Yeah, just
All
took
part
off with
of the
you.
course.
No,
But yeah,
very
what
successful day. Fantastic. So I'll treat you to that.
Nice job.
Well, I've got my cowboy hat on because Tanya's just come and plonked it on me. She said, "You're in your Western bar, put your hat on." So I suppose she's right, really. So how did it all end up, guys? How did it all end up? What's happening going forward? It's not good news, guys. It's not good news. And I said at the beginning of the video, there needs to be 2 miracles. There was 1 miracle on the day with Bob, but Janice, she this is now, I'm making this 3 days on. We contacted her, or she contacted Tanya yesterday, and it's not good news. It's she can't catch him. He will have nothing to do with her, really. So her confidence has understandably dropped down even more. So what to do? What's the suggestions about what to do now? Remember how far it is. Well, we've come up with a little plan. me and Tanya, we've got to go down to the south west at the end of August. Okay, the end of August. In fact, Tanya's just showed me that. So there's sort of the Cornwall. We're doing a loop. That's Cornwall-ish down here, and we're coming across here from home, and we're doing this loop. We've got about 8 horses to do at the end of August. So what we're going to try and do, Janice is going to keep on, trying to catch him, but I've said don't, be very careful. I said watch the video when it comes out, so she's looking forward to this video, so she might get a few tips after watching the video. And then we hoping at the beginning of that trip, I think it's about 3 weeks time, we're gonna pop there and spend, if we leave here early enough, I could spend the whole afternoon there, maybe stay local and just try and go a little bit further and actually have a little break after I've re-caught him and re-tamed him, as so to speak, a little bit, is then get Janice to go in and maybe 5 or 6 times go in, catch, and let go. That's the only thing I think of. And then if that all goes to plan and Janice can then do a month or 2 on him, then Dan has said he'll come up, I'll pay his day's wages, and he can come up with me and we'll go and try and get him trimmed, because his feet are like this long. And that's the ideal scenario at the end of it, is Bob is being able to be caught and led around and his feet can be taken care of. And I know that's a tall ask. I think it's doable. I don't know whether Janice really does at the moment, but we'll do our best. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. It's an hour-long video and a very powerful video. I've just looked back and I learn from watching these videos. I learn little things from them. So I'm hoping other people have enjoyed and learned something from that. I think it's one of my top videos, and hopefully one of my top accomplishments. If we can get there, I'm going to stay positive. I'm touching wood here. So that's that. Now Tanya just wrote down here 21st of September, it's only a few weeks time. We've got a demo, a horsemanship demo all day in Bristol, and it must be very horsey there, Tanya said, because it's going to be a very busy event. So if you can message the page or Tanya and get your reservation for that, that'd be great. What else is written here? Like, share, comment, subscribe if you can, and keep the ball rolling for us. And that's it guys. So happy trails guys, and hopefully a happy Bob. Hopefully a happy Bob in the end. Let's just hope, eh? And yeah, we'll keep you posted anyway on Bob. So again, happy trails.